Muten, gaming no jitsu.
Hey, look, man. You know, it ain't none of my business. As you know who I am, I'm mooting gaming in this junk. I don't got nothing to do with none of this stuff with Carti and his baby moms. You know what I'm saying? Iggy Azalea. Like, first off, I'm a huge Carti fan. Like, I don't think he's a good rapper or anything. He doesn't say anything that you should listen to. and I haven't done the album review yet because I've only listened to the album like twice. But I'm gonna do that next. But it's hard to figure out where to start because there's so much shit all at once. But I was waiting. I was one of those crazy Cardi fans that was waiting. I've been waiting since Dialect, and when Dialect came out, I wasn't really that crazy. I was like, all right, Cardi dropped a new junk, and I've been listening to it for 2 fucking years with other shit, but I'm always playing that CD, dog. Like, for real, like that shit was hard. Now I saw Cardi at Rolling Loud 2019, which is the best Rolling Loud there's ever been, and there's never going to be a Rolling Loud like that. That it was the one out in New York. And I saw Cardi. So if you haven't seen Cardi live shows, you probably don't know too much about Cardi because Cardi doesn't say shit about anything. He doesn't talk on his social media. And if he does, you don't know what he's saying. And when he raps, you don't know what he's saying because he speaks in hieroglyphics, right? So he gets with Iggy Azalea, I think probably at the end of 2018. They and I was like, what is this, right? What is this? Is it a publicity stunt? Is he really in love? Because if Cardi talks about love in his music, you know what I mean? And as time went on, I just start fucking with Cardi harder, right? So he's with Iggy, and they don't talk about it. There's nothing for years. Like I guess I guess they've been together for like a year and a half, or a year or some change, right? There has been nothing. They'll take a little picture here and there. They'll do a little snap here and there. And she always looked really happy. They looked happy, right? It's like, yo, you don't hear nothing. And then earlier this year, we hear she's pregnant, and then we hear they break up. Like I don't know, I don't even remember what happened first. She actually was probably got pregnant at the end of last year. I don't know what happened first because I'm not, I don't remember shit very well. You know what I'm saying? I'm a backwood man. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to remember these people's business like that. Like I don't have the time. I barely remember my own goddamn timeline. But anyways, I was just looking away from the mic, my bad. So, as a Cardi fan, the only time, like every Friday, you go and you say, did he drop anything? And he don't drop shit. Boom. We hear the baby, and we like, okay, the baby's born, and like, Iggy, there was an Iggy post that she was mad about. She was mad and they broke up, and then she said, I wasn't trying to say he was a bad father. And then time, like a bunch of time goes by, months. So I think that was in like probably August. Fast forward to December, this nigga starts tweeting and shit again. Cardi community goes crazy. Fast forward to basically yesterday at 11:52. I was ready for Cardi, right? And I'm thinking maybe Iggy's gonna be on the CD. At this point, I'm thinking they're broken up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure I just can't. I can't imagine Iggy not jumping on her baby daddy CD, bro. Like I don't know why that wouldn't. She got on 6ix9ine song, bro. She got on the 6ix9ine remix after he done snitched on the whole entire, set. And you don't do one with Playboi Carti? I don't know. I was just hoping that we do get a Carti Iggy song, like, for real, because whatever. This is 11:52, and at 12 midnight it drops, and the first set of synths and sounds and plugins that I heard, I actually was happy for. Like, I was actually happy to hear that when that shit dropped in there, you know, and I'm just listening to it, and I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, Carti gonna be Carti, like, but those songs that we're not used to hearing in the very beginning of the CD, like, this is kind of review shit, but I'm just giving you my timeline real quick. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, I understand it. Like, I just understood it. Like, a lot of people just don't like it and shit it on it, but I understood it. But that's not what the video's about. I get home, and wifey's here, and I'm like, I'm talking about, I'm like, Carti shit, da, da, da. And I'm like, when I was driving home at 11:52, Carti was trending on Twitter at number 10 spot. When I got home, it was number 1. Then I seen Iggy was trending too. So I gotta say, oh, is Iggy on the tape? Because at that point, the tape is actually very long. Whole Lot of Red is a long CD. So the people who was at 12:05 saying this shit was trash, first off. Oh shit, the cat. That was the cat, everybody. I got a cat. That's Nike. He's part of this shit too. For real. Keep it a whole band. But look, they didn't even have enough time to actually listen to the whole album, right? That's neither here or there in this video, because this is shit about what the fuck Iggy is trending. And it's not because she on the album. Iggy goes on this crazy ass expose shit, right? Talking about Carti ain't here. I seen that bitch. I seen her at your recording party. And I'm like, oh shit. So I turn the Whole Lot of Red off. I get wifey. Me and wifey start having this crazy. I wish that was a pod. The pod, dog. The conversation me and wifey had, that shit was really in depth. We was going through tweets. We was going all the way back. She was talking about the one thing we did. We went. She said 48 hours ago we was planning something and all this stuff. And I'm just like, yo, we gotta go back 48 hours in her tweets, and you could see the timeline of emotion that she's going through, and you gotta understand, guys. This is Onyx's, which is Carti's son's. This is his first Christmas, everybody. And I know it's like, Adam, this ain't none of your fucking business. Mutant, this ain't none of your fucking business, right? But I'm like, yo, you're right. But I got wrapped up in this because I'm a Carti fan. And I was waiting for, this is all on the day of his fucking release. Not even the day, but literally the first hour of his release, this shit is happening, right? So, of course, I gotta talk about it, because I'm like, wifey, the blogs is gonna eat this to shreds. And now, like I said, it's 12 midnight, so we're going through all this shit. So a lot of the shit that has happened on Christmas that she did with the videos and stuff ain't even happened. So at this point, this is my opinion, right? I'm like, all right, Carti's fucked up, bro. As a man, it's fucked up, bro. You kind of gotta like put your son first and all this good stuff. Like, I can't just sit up here and not say that. Like, you gotta put your son first, especially being a black father. We already got this stereotype that you gotta try to change. But at the end of the day, I can't expect myself from other people, right? I can't expect my values to be instilled in Carti, especially because, first off, I'm 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? My birthday is the 27th of December, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I've grown, and I've thought about this shit a lot. And also, I can't be mad at Iggy for exposing this shit, because, like, when we went through the whole timeline, it's like, you getting played with. Niggas is playing with you and shit. And for real, Iggy, I don't know. She Australian. Like, I don't really understand who she is. But what I do understand is she grew up with social media like I did. I don't think me and Iggy may either be the same age, or she's like a little bit younger than me. But she grew up in social media like I did. So yeah, she's like a rap pop star, and she's an icon. But she's also still, has nothing to do with that. Like, Onyx means more than all that shit, right? And I'm asking wifey, like, we don't even know who this bitch is, because Iggy is saying, oh, this the bitch that you was with when I was motherfucking pregnant. I see her at your album release party, but you should be here with Onyx. And I'm confused because I'm like, well, weren't they broken up? And is it because is Carti just leading you on and you thought y'all was about to get back together, or is Carti leading you on to the point where you think y'all together? And you know what I'm saying? Because that's all mixy and difficult, especially with the child involved. And that's why it's really none of my motherfucking business, but we speaking here only because this shit is crazy. Now, what happens literally, I guess, 9 or 8 hours later, right? Carti has said nothing about this shit, which is fucking hilarious. And I told my wifey, I'm like, there were tweets that said, oh, and, everything ain't for the net, but you know what I'm saying? And I said, Carti probably texted her, yo, everything ain't for the net. That's probably all he texted. I don't know if he did or not. I'm just, it's just me understanding toxic niggas. I feel like he did some shit like that. Like, why wouldn't he? He's already doing fucked up shit, right? So then Iggy gets on Instagram Live and explains this shit into detail and the whole timeline, right? And it basically, to keep a long story short, Carti basically was trying to, he thought that he could do shit just because everybody in different states. He could have a joint over here, he could have a joint over there, and you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, you had to give him the benefit of the doubt because you loved him. Whoever you loved them, whatever it was, Brandi, because that's how she exposed the girl. The girl is Brandi. I don't know who the fuck that is. We went to her Instagram. Well, you know what I'm saying? I never heard of her. And she's going on like, yeah, y'all, the maid saw y'all together because she was at the Airbnb that Carti had to record at because Onyx had to sleep. He couldn't play loud music at the crib, so he got an Airbnb to record. Iggy sends the maid over there to clean up, and the maid don't see anybody actually cleaning up. She cleaned up for probably an hour, 20 minutes. She leaves. The maid forgets her vacuum. No. This is some shit that niggas understand, bro. This is some shit that niggas understand, especially the toxic niggas, the thirsty niggas. Like, think of what Carti is feeling in this moment, because Carti is setting all this shit up because he's trying to think he can get away with everything. Fellas, you can't get away with everything. I don't give a fuck how smart you are, how slick you are, how cute you are, how much money you have, how much pull you have, how strong you are, how cool you are. I don't give a fuck, bro. You can't get away with everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Anyways, Carti trying to get away with everything. The maid leaves the vacuum. Because, shout out to this motherfucking maid. Because, maids get paid very well. Especially these type of maids. And I'm sure Iggy and her, have a cool relationship, because especially I'm sure the maid probably changed Onyx diapers too. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Iggy changing diapers because she got a maid. If I had a maid, I'm not changing the diapers. I'll just be like, how much do you charge to change the diapers? That's all I would do. I'm just saying, like, and I don't know for so. And I maybe she does change his diapers. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe that's a thing that parents want to do, because I know I would want to change diapers, but if I didn't have to, after the 100th time, I'm paying the motherfucking maid. Anyways, she forgets the vacuum, goes and gets the vacuum, and she sees Brandi there. The only reason why Iggy knows that she saw Brandi is because after all that shit happened, she shows the maid her profile on social media or some shit like that, and the maid's like, oh yeah, I saw her in the house. Yeah, she was hiding. I don't know. And I'm like, damn. Like, damn, Carti, you ain't getting away with a goddamn thing. I'm sorry, I got allergies. So look, this is I'm gonna finish this whole fucking video while I'm talking about it. The timing and what it does for Carti, because honestly, this is all about Carti, bro. You know, if Carti was just like some nobody rapper, this would just be like, no one would be waiting for his shit, and no one would even know about this shit, and it would be more about Iggy, right? But this isn't really about Iggy. This is about Carti and Iggy exposing him, because Carti is private. Carti don't talk to nobody on social media. He don't do shit like that. He don't do none of the shit niggas do. None of the things I do on social media, he don't do, which is crazy. I'm like, how the fuck he got more control of social media than I do, and I'm not even out here like that. This is the point of the story. What does this do for Carti? Honestly, man, in the fucked up world we in, Carti is gonna he's gonna take Future's crown of being the black male toxic baby daddy stereotype and all the memes. It's Carti, because at the end of the day, this shit is all helping his shit sell. Whole lot of red. And it's like, okay, I think males can understand each other. And as a male, like, you're a rapper fucking all these beautiful women, and you don't even try to tell nobody, but the lady that you lied to, that you hurt, that you broke her heart, your baby mom's, she exposing you, and now we all know what you be doing, and we like, hey man, like, damn dog, you you really striking down all these models, because Brandi is sitting up here saying, I would never do that. I was on Iggy's side. Iggy like, yeah, right, you a dirty ass bitch. We was about to stomp your ass out. Iggy put up a video of her friend going over there because Carti thought he could get away with shit because everybody in different states. And Iggy has said on her Instagram, in the hour of whole lot of red, in the first hour, Iggy says, you was just here last night telling me you love me. That, I guess one of those nights he was over there like that, on that shit, Iggy's like, yo, this bitch still putting up pictures and shit of the apartment, and I'm on that lease. And Carti keep telling her she just made it in videos. I don't fuck with her no more. She just saved them shit. She just, you know what I'm saying? The typical toxic lies niggas tells, right? And so, but look, Iggy she's not stupid, bro. She sent her best friend over there at 3 o'clock in the morning, and she gave her best friend a key. Woo! I'm laughing because as a male, man, if I was trying to do some stupid shit like this, man, you can't pull this shit on a smart woman like Iggy Azalea, bro. She done seen this shit before. Matter of fact, I don't put it past Iggy to even, she probably know the game too. You know what I'm saying? Like on the end, but she seemed like she been loyal. She had Carti asked for this shit. And she just going along with what Carti's asking for because she love the nigga. Like, hey, you can't really control who you love, right? She sent her friend over there at 3 o'clock in the morning, and Brandi over there, and she put her a video with her Iggy on the video. Like, I guess they was probably on what is that shit on Apple called? I don't even know what the video chat on Apple. I don't have an Apple phone, bro. Obviously, I'm not sponsored by them niggas. Anyways, FaceTime. There we go. FaceTime. They're FaceTime, and you see Iggy in a little FaceTime box talking her shit. I was like, go ahead, Iggy, get that bitch up out of there. She probably was talking about all type of shit, and you just see this girl packing her bags up. Now, I give people benefit of the doubt. I try to, I feel like we live in a fucked up world, and I try to take steps in a different direction than the world and the reality we live in go into. So I try to be, until, until whatever, you know, people got their reasons for lying and people got their reason for telling the truth. That's how I am, right? Brandi is just saying like, yo, Carti was lying to me because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought they was broken up too. You know what I'm saying? Before all this shit was spoiled, I thought they was broken up too. You know, like, yeah. Because Iggy was saying like Carti fans was telling her like, oh, Carti fans was saying shit. I don't even know how because Carti fans, like a lot of Carti fans are hackers, dog. If you don't know that lore, we'll probably get into that in the album review. But a lot of Carti fans was low key dry snitching on Carti, saying where he was when lining up. Oh, the baby was just born, but Carti out here. Like, how the fuck is that even possible? It's like, how y'all even know Carti out there? They must know Carti. I'm telling you, they just hacking that nigga shit, bro. And there it is. You got a video of your friend kicking out this girl, and it's like she might have been lied to by Carti. Let's just assume because of all the shit Carti has done up to this point, can't put it past the nigga to lie to Brandi. Brandi said on her Instagram this all in the same 24-hour time span. That's why this shit is crazy, right? She's saying like, I didn't know none of that shit, and I actually encouraged Carti to to be a father and be a good father and see his son. And I'm not a homewrecker, and I don't do shit like this and all this other shit, and I'm not gonna be called disrespectful or whore or none of that shit, right? And I'm like, man, that's gotta be cap. Some of that's gotta be cap. And this is another thing about women. Women are amazing. Whether and look, Carti is telling this girl's. Carti is telling this girl stuff that we don't know yet because, you know, she's not on the exposed shit. Now, she was exposed by Iggy, so now she's telling her side of the story, but she's not even throwing this nigga Carti under the bus, saying, I was encouraging him to see his dad, be a good dad, see his son. You also told him like, yo, I never seen him around Iggy. He was never around Iggy unless they was seeing, being a family, seeing the son. You almost try to, we still don't really know what the fuck is going on. And it's just none of my motherfucking business. But at the end of the day, Carti needs to do some he need to do some shit with Onyx. Just hang with Onyx. Just hang with him, bro. Stop hurting Iggy. But at the end of the day, toxic niggas gonna be toxic niggas, bro. Like, especially when you that young. Well, this is Mutant Gaming. If you made it to the end of the video, bro, like, subscribe, comment if you disagree and don't agree, share the video, and definitely stick around for the whole lot of rare review. That's probably gonna be a really long video, and I'm outie.